Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Lifetime AC. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. Today's video, what we are planning to talk about, it's like the different stuff they have in Indiana. Like my favorite systems that I have listened to. Like the first system that I listened to, which I was really impressed with, was like number one was with the with the was with sorry guys, was with the different bus system radios that you guys have, like in Indiana, like you guys have in like Terre Haute, because Terre Haute, all their government services are like an EDAC system. And also what you guys can find is like major different radio stuff in like different places in Indiana. Like number one, like number one, you guys can find like radio frequencies like from like buses. Like number two, you guys can find like like radio frequencies from like so many like different places. Like sometimes the different places you guys can find like radio frequencies, or like number one, the biggest radio frequency you 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 guys can find. It's like more and more like different places and like so much more. Like number one, the first radio frequency place, which I would recommend you guys listen to. If you guys are like new to radio frequencies, it's like it's like number one is your local radio frequencies, like your fire, your EMS. Like number two, you guys can find like number two, the second radio frequency I would recommend you guys listen to. If you guys listen to like a law radio frequency. Because law radio frequencies you guys can get like a lot of. Like more and more like different places like have like so much more like different radio stuff. Like 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 in Louisville, like number one, they have like the Churchill Downs system. Which number two, they have like the Kentucky Kingdom radio frequencies. Like number three, they have like the Louisville Zoo and all that is hooked up to Louisville Metro Safe system. The Louisville Metro Safe system that system is like one of a kind. So they also have like different radio systems which are like like from different areas, okay? Like number one, if you guys go on over to like the Raleigh area, the Raleigh Durham area, they are connected to this Cary Wake County system. And if you guys go up there to New York City is hooked up to like this EDAC system. It's like sadly if you guys go on over there to the District of Columbia, like Washington DC, you guys cannot listen to their radio frequencies there because they are like you guys can listen to like their fire their fire and their EMS page, and that's just about it there. But if you guys go on over to Fairfax County, the county that is right next to them, and put on the Washington Metro Transit, you guys will probably know where your guys' thing is. Because they usually put like a GPS on there. Now, now what my top three tips are for like if you guys are going there and you guys are waiting to listen to their radios there, like number one, make sure you guys identify if they use like a GMRS or an FRS radio frequencies. Like number two, look around on the radio reference format. And number three, look around the different places that they use. Because sometimes they could sneak you up on them. Like then after that, you guys have like many more like different ideas for like radio stuff. Like the different like the different resorts in Orlando uses like a DMR radio system, and that's normal because they do not want people to listen to their LTR radio system because they are completely changing that from a LTR radio system to a full function DMR radio system. And like then after that, you guys have like number one, Universal Orlando has their very own trunk radio system. Now Walt Disney World, now this system is like detached, but they are currently hooking onto this exact same radio system. Because when I asked their security there, their security was like, sir, we have us like a radio frequency from like different areas, okay? Like then after that, like number one, you guys can listen to their fireworks show. their parade route, which is hardly not being hardly not being in use right now. Or like number two, you guys can listen to like their different radio stuff in like different areas, but more and more different places likes to use these in a dab to like the different radio stuff. And we got to understand that these systems we do not make. Like sometimes Indiana has like a DMR radio system for like Cook Medical and Catalent, but sometimes we hear like like the Monroe County Fire and EMS call out to like Profile Parkway, and we know that is where Cook Medical is, okay? Like then after that, you guys have like several different areas. Like number one, you guys can look for radio frequencies like over there in like the New York City area. And that's an area where we're going to be talking about later in my video. And like New York City has like the Museum of National History, which you guys probably saw the movie The Night at the Museum. But the Smithsonian one, that one is in Washington, D.C., okay? So, like, then after that, you guys have like radio frequencies, like different, like, then after that, you guys have like radio frequencies like from like up there in Indianapolis, like if you guys tried to listen to like the Indianapolis Airport Authority, you guys need a DMR capacity single site, okay? Like then after that, you guys gotta look around like the different radio stuff in that place. But you guys got to understand that more and more different places loves to use like different radio frequencies, okay? So like then after that, like different businesses like to use like different radio frequencies too. And you guys are probably like like saying, whoa, wait a minute, Tommy. Like, where in the world are you thinking about these different radio frequencies? I have been looking like on radioreference.com, and that website has completely been used like to help out different radio people. So like just to show you guys like what this show looks like that I'm watching, it's called Universal Orlando Mardi Gras 2022 is a party. And that's from like JoJo's World. And this is a guy that honestly, you guys, I like to watch. Because he does a lot of great stuff on here. Like sometimes this stuff is a little bit crazy, but that's okay. we can be a little bit crazy and a little bit looking around, but we got to understand that sometimes we just gotta hold in our different stuff. Plus, like then after that, plus like more and more like different radio stuff. Plus, like more and more like different places loves to use like these different radio stuff in like Indiana. So that's what JoJo's world looks like. And and so like plus like so much more like different places likes to use these different radio stuff in Indiana. It's like so much more like different radio stuff. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And remember to be nice, be loving, and be nice to your family and friends. And goodbye.